Hi guys. Okay, I tried this once already and Photo Booth decided to not record the whole thing, so I'm going to try it again. My name's Roxy, or most commonly is say Hedgehog, as you'll see on the side. And I'm not a really active YouTuber, but I saw this. I'm an active member of a live journal community called Get Up, Dread Up, the Dread communities, and one of our members there posted this. Her name here is hippiejew, and this is a response to her video. So I figured that I would go ahead and try my go with this. This is a survey about my dreads, because obviously I have dreads. Okay, do I remember the specific moment I decided to dread? No, I don't remember a specific moment. I remember, I live in Texas, and there's not a lot of, people in my area. I'm sure if you live in Austin or something, I'm right outside Houston. But if you, go there, I'm sure you'll see a lot of folks with dreads, but not really in my area. So it, was pretty inspiring to me when I found people online that were dreaded, and I thought it was beautiful, and that, it was the way that hair should look. So I decided to just take the plunge, and I did, and here I am. What method did I use to start my dreads? I backcombed. Separated and backcombed over the course of about 12 to 16 hours, I can't remember quite. My cousin helped me, and her then boyfriend. And that's how they were born. How old are my dreads? They're almost 4. They will be 4 in March 5th actually. What is my longest and what is my shortest dread? I think that this blonde one here is my longest. There might be one in the back that's slightly a bit longer, but I'm not sure. And my shortest is this little one right here that just recently decided to form. It's actually grown quite a bit in the last couple months, because it was only let me see here, was only that long to start off with, and now it's gotten its little bit of length. But that's my longest and shortest. Is there anything unique, strange, or particularly awesome about my dreads? I think that all my dreads are awesome, obviously, because they're dreads, and dreads are just awesome in general. And they're all unique, too, because, you know, they're dreads, and they all kind of have a mind of their own. But let's see, I have, on each side of my head, I have ones that are, forking at the roots, like this, which I'm actually quite excited about, because I've always wanted to have forked ones. And there's another one on this side of my head, but it's a little harder to find, so I'm not going to spend, 10 minutes. Oh no, here it is. I actually found it. Amazing. This one is forking too. Exciting, exciting. This one's actually forked a lot longer than the other one. Anyway, so that's really probably the most unique or strange thing about my dreads. They're annoying me right now, sorry. Let's see. How many dreads how many dreads do I have, and is that different than what I started with? I think that I started off with 57, but over the course of the 4 years, some of them have eaten each other and became one, where before they were a few. Like this one here. Where's it at? My big fat blonde one. This one. Oh, wrong side. My camera's a mirror. Haha. This one here was actually 3 dreads, and it combined into one. It had a mind of its own. So, and I actually wish they would have all came out this thick, because this one's my favorite one. But what are you gonna do? And then there's also a few that have formed on the base of my neck that have added more to my dreads. So I probably think that I have 53 total, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't counted them in quite some time. What shampoo or products do I use in my hair? I don't use any product at all. I don't use wax at all. I'm very much against wax. That's a whole nother video topic to discuss at some point, because there's a lot to say about that. So I won't really get into that here, but no products at all in my hair. I kind of alternate between shampoos, whatever smells good to me or looks good to me in the, at that moment when I'm buying it is what I'll use. Currently I'm using a Nature's Gate daily clarifying or cleansing or something like that shampoo, and it smells really yummy. But sometimes I also use just baking soda and water and then an occasional vinegar rinse. I don't use anything but all natural products in my hair, so there's no parabens or anything like that in my hair at all. And sometimes I do use like water and rosemary spray or lavender essential oil kind of sprays to if I feel like it. But I love rosemary, it's my favorite. Let's see. How often do I wash my hair? Once a week, generally. Like I said, I live in Texas and it's quite humid here, so I don't wash them quite too often because you don't want them to get, you know, stay wet too long, because that's not good, you know, mold and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, you get quite sweaty here, so if I haven't been outside a lot or whatever, then I'll wash my hair more than once a week, but generally once a week, and I usually never go over once a week. What regular maintenance do I do? Nothing. When they were younger, I used to palm roll or rub my roots, you know, things like that, but I don't do that anymore. The only thing I guess would be considered regular maintenance is if I feel them combining at the root, I'll rip them apart, but that's not a regular thing. Aside from washing my hair. What's my favorite dread decoration? That I have quite a few, and I used to have more, but I got kind of sick of them and took them out. But my favorite one would most definitely be my little hedgehog sleeve. That, the wonderful Naughty Sleeves that Etsy sent me. I'll put a link in the sidebar, down bar, whatever it is nowadays on YouTube. To her shop. She makes some really great things, and obviously I'm Say Hedgehog, so this one means a whole lot to me. And then I have one more that she did that's pretty awesome. It's my second favorite, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's little rainbow paw prints. So yeah, those are my favorite, I think. If my dreads had a motto, what would they be? I think pretty much all dreads' motto, no matter whose, if they're mine or yours or anyone else's, is probably either we do what we want or we are who we are. Because dreads do both of those things. You can't really control them. Some of them will be shorter than others, thicker than others, longer than others, wavier than others. They'll make their own shape. I actually have one on the back of my head that used to be, and probably still does, make a hockey stick in the back. Like, it just goes whoop all the time, and I don't know why. Let's see. If I did another set of dreads, or if I had the opportunity to do this one over again, would I do anything differently? Generally, I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. They've grown really slowly. They shrunk a lot when I first did them. I started them, my hair was about to here, and within 8 months it shrunk to my ears. So that's why they're 4 years old and only this long. They took forever to stop shrinking. It actually wasn't until this year that I've seen significant growth in my hair. But anyway, things I would do differently. I have one section on the back of my head up here that I don't think we sectioned quite right, so that would probably be what I would do again. It's a little bit like off there, and sometimes it looks like a bald spot if I don't have the dreads positioned correctly, which annoys me. I'm not really bald there, but it's like that sometimes. So that's probably the only thing I would do differently. Is there anything else unique about my appearance aside from my dreads? Well, obviously you can see that I'm tattooed, which is, this one's in the works, it's not complete yet. So, and I have a septum piercing and several ear piercings that are stretched. I have nipple piercings, which you can't see, and several more tattoos. But honestly, the thing that gets me the most attention, aside from my hair, not my tattoos or my piercings and that, is I wear Vibram 5-finger shoes a lot. I don't know if y'all know what those are. They're basically, I'm sure everyone's seen toe socks, which is like little gloves for your feet where your toes are in each separate thing. And Vibram 5-fingers are like that. They're like the barefoot alternative to shoes. And I wear mine pretty much everywhere. They're the only shoes I wear, and people give me a lot more of a reaction to my shoes than my tattoos or my piercings or my hair or anything, which is funny. How many people do I know personally with dreads? I know one girl who lives in my town that is a member of the same dread community that I am, and I've met her once. And I know a girl that I went to high school with who now lives in Austin, and she has dreads. But other than that, I don't know anyone in my daily personal life. Aside from myself, that is dreaded. Has anyone refused to hire me because I have dreads? I'm disabled, so that hasn't been an issue for me. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anyone that has wanted me because of my dreads? I don't know if this question pertains to jobs or just people in general. Sorry, my dog is shaking the bed like crazy. I'm sure there are people that think I'm interesting or whatever because I have dreads, which is funny because really it's just hair. It's just hair. The weirdest question I've ever received was, did I start my hair with horse shit? Yes, seriously, someone thought that you start your hair with horse shit. I've also gotten beer or honey, things like that. But that's by far the weirdest question. The dumbest question, that's probably the dumbest question too. I was pretty much flabbergasted with that, and just my response was, no. And the most common question, of course, is, do you wash your hair? Are you allowed to wash your hair? Oh my god, if you have dreads, I didn't think you're supposed to wash your hair. No. Okay? You wash your hair when you have dreads, just like you wash brushable hair. I don't know how much clearer I can say that to people. Have I had any accidents or embarrassing moments involving my dreads? No accidents, nothing really embarrassing. The only thing I can think of is that we have a plant or bush or something that grows on our fence outside, and it likes to attract the dreads. It's like Velcro, and so every time I walk by it, I get caught in that tree or whatever it is, and it drives me nuts. And then also, here in the summer, I'm not sure if you guys everywhere have them, but June bugs, they're like these little beetles that fly around, and they're like caramel colored. And they have really sticky little legs, and they love to fly into my hair. Like, it seems like if there's a June bug outside, it will find my hair, and I hate them. And do I have any dreaded role models? I don't keep up with celebrities. I have no interest in celebrities or celebrity culture whatsoever. So, if that's what this question means, then no. I don't have any dreaded role models. My role models would most likely be the folks in the community. Get Up, Dread Up. There are a lot of beautiful people with beautiful dreads there, and they live really cool lives. So those would be my inspiration. And now I'm supposed to tag some people, but like I said, I'm not a really active YouTuber, so if you happen to see this video and are interested and you have dreads, then do it. And that's who I tag. But thanks guys, and much love to you, and blessed be.